What up, baby? How y'all doing? Let's go ahead and catch this vibe real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Love y'all, man. Let's see if the boys really, you know what I'm saying, think the same.
Welcome back to Sidemen. Agree or disagree? Yay! Yay!
Type
First
shit.
question, please. Let's get right to it.
People should be required to pass a parenting test before having kids.
Ooh.
Facts. 100%. 100%. And I think they should have a set amount of money in their bank account, or they should get an abortion.
3, 2, 1, go.
And what? That's disagree. You should be forced to pass a parenting test.
Fully disagree, nigga. How?
Anytime.
How could you disagree with that? What's the reasoning?
Yeah.
I think it's a brilliant idea because we would, first of all, would have less killers on the street. Less.
Wait, killers?
Killer.
Well,
I mean, it makes
I
sense.
feel like most
Troubled
murderers-
teens,
really
troubled
bad
youth.
upbringing.
Yeah.
So but they can still pass a test and then be a bad parent.
No, they would have had.
Did you pass your GCSEs?
Yes.
And you dumb.
Now look at you.
But it doesn't matter. Like, it's a standard that's like, hey, at least they have some knowledge now, and we know for sure they can do the bare minimum to take care of their child. It doesn't it's like you have no excuse. Like, I think that's the best point about it. Like, if somebody's a shitty parent at the end, it's like, damn, bro, you don't remember the class, dumbass nigga. It's just like when you see a dumbass nigga that you went to school and you're like, damn, you still ain't shit. I knew it. You was trash at school. Of course you was gonna be trash at life. You couldn't even sit through and take one test, nigga. Damn, couldn't spend some time studying once. Dumbass nigga.
Well, I'm rich and famous.
Yeah, he's saying a test isn't everything.
It does help though.
Would it not help for like the standard stuff, like if your baby's choking, what do you do?
Yeah.
If you can't feed it this at this stage.
That's why I'm not there.
Yeah.
Because I agree with that kind of stuff. But I think if it's going to be like, all the other stuff.
Yeah, I think a health and safety one maybe, but I don't think anything. Not like moral.
It's not practical, which is why it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the more you make parenting should be an enjoying process. You're learning on the job. It makes you a better person. You learn from experiences. If you have the added stress of, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Oh, I'm gonna have to pass this exam. As a parent, you don't need that already going into it.
Actually, I'm moving here.
Because you shouldn't just be. First of all, I don't know what type of crooked sinner type of sexy fucking dirty bastards are out here having, okay? But first, you shouldn't even be doing that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, hello, distance, okay? Distance. That's what I'm saying. God-fearing, you know what I mean? Christian man. All I'm saying is there shouldn't be no accidentals, okay? You're planning it. I plan that nut. And before I nut in you, we should both go take a class, do some couples counseling, and make sure our mentals are straight and on tight so that we can handle the stress and what's going to come to be able to deliver the greatest versions of ourselves to this child. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, at least be in the middle, but you can't say I'm just all the way in the end. We supposed to have fun. Oh, damn. The baby choking. Oh, good thing we were just so happened to be able to get to the hospital in time. Or damn, good thing the Heimlich worked on this baby and we didn't crush its ribs because we just, something told me to go a little slower. I just had this instinct. Like, what if that whatever just doesn't kick in? Like, what if you just don't know? Like, I don't know. Think about it. People have been having babies in the shittiest of times forever. So it's like, no matter what, somebody's gonna have a shitty baby in a shitty situation, and it's just gonna suck.
What happens if you fail that test?
Then you
and then you're
have to try again until you pass.
No, but it's not possible. It's not impossible to implement.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But like in a dream
I think
world,
it's totally
in
possible.
an ideal world, you trust everyone to just take care of their children as they should.
They learn as they go.
Yeah.
They want to learn. They want to learn.
but not everyone's like that. But what if they don't know about this?
But not everyone can pass tests.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this what I'm saying?
It should be in our own nature just to raise the baby.
What about people who are just having babies left, right, and center just to collect?
Well, then they'd be experts at the test. They'd be experts at the test. You couldn't stop them. They'd just go, look, I've got 8 fucking certificates.
Yeah.
No, but then if. Oh yeah.
Let's say someone was like not very smart, but they were a great parent. They're very caring.
But what about the things where like it can't eat chocolate?
I'm not telling niggas to do a fucking math test to have the baby. I'm just telling you to come take a test. Not even a test. Just come sit through a death by PowerPoint session for fucking 2 weeks about taking care of your child. Like we're not talking about division and long division. Like, come on, bro.
It's not a dog.
No, you can't. No, like when it's like a baby,
You can't let it. You can't let it near a swimming pool.
yeah, there should be a couple of like,
Without you being there.
But I feel like you're talking about just like a common knowledge test.
Maybe
A lot of people don't have common knowledge, but I think the more you imply that onto someone that's already got enough stresses going on, the more it's going to cause
Maybe
issues.
suggesting a course rather than a mandatory test.
So are you saying you have to do the test before you even try and get them pregnant?
no sex until test passed.
No, until if the baby is about to come out and you haven't passed the test,
That's
then
crazy. What you're
They lock
suggesting
it
It
up.
doesn't make
Then
sense,
you're
bro. All I'm saying is that it would help, bro. It would be such a help. Like, I'm not gonna be 100% for it. I'm not gonna be 100% against it. Being in the middle just makes sense. And like the amount of questions that you see Faith ask on her fucking story, Snapchat, all like, especially TikTok, about fucking baby stuff and what to do with this situation, blah 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 blah. Like, imagine just being able to take a class and know these things. Of course, it's still awesome to have a community and have a village, because it takes a village, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But to be able to just know these things or have like second nature, like, you know how like there's certain things that you do in life right now without even thinking about it, because for some reason, like 40 fucking, well, I'm about to say 40 years ago, but like 20 years ago, you just learned these things and you were like, holy shit, now I know. Oh God, I just set myself up for a joke there. Leave me alone. Anyway.
not allowed to have the child until you pass the test.
I was about to say, we wrap it up over that way. We wrap it up.
Lock up the whole vagina.
It could be like
No, you lock up the kid.
You don't get the kid.
You don't get the kid until you pass the
The poor
test.
kid is born into a jail.
Well, then next time pass.
I could survive in the wild for a month.
Can we get a what's the wild?
Forest in the United Kingdom, and there's no civilization for like a round distance of like 8 miles.
And you can't stay in the middle.
You got to forage and find water.
And you can't stay in the middle.
You've got to go either disagree or agree.
Forest in the United Kingdom.
2, 1, go.
Fruit. I think a forest in the United Kingdom.
Nah, you're lying.
Yeah,
You're lying.
No, I'm
It's
lying.
a forest in the UK.
No, yeah. So where are
Where
you
are you gonna
going?
get
There's
food?
fruit everywhere.
Wait, did it say what?
Poisonous fruit. I'd be eating poisonous fruit. I'm dead.
And you can survive on water for a long time anyway.
Absolutely not.
You
Big
fan.
You can go
Jackson or forest.
You can go a month without eating.
you got to realize.
You can have
Okay, what about water? Fresh water.
You can go.
This
there's
whole thing
rivers.
is
You can find fresh
done
water.
You're
like
gonna
that.
just drink
Yeah.
from the river.
There's no point doing this,
I've
bud.
drunk from rivers before. It's fine.
Also, if it starts,
What are we talking about, bro? The first 3 nights that there's just torrential downpour or rain, I'm done. I'm crying in a corner and hoping that something comes and eats me alive. What are we talking? The first night that I have to go 2 days in a row without biting down on something that's not cooked over a fire and skinned it, like, get the fuck out of here. Nobody, none of these niggas have that knowledge. I don't know, none of these niggas know how to skin an animal. They don't know exactly which fruits and veggies are good. Like, you're not about to walk around for fucking 10 hours and find it. Like, shut up, bro.
training, he doesn't know what to do. He's done.
Where are you sleeping?
Under some trees, I think I'll be fine.
Why you should be there.
I know you're lying.
In the UK forest, yeah. If you're talking about like
if you
Alaska,
said the jungle, if you
yeah,
said
like
anywhere remotely difficult, I would have gone over there.
what kills
But
you?
a
In the UK?
forest,
But you're not going to die from exposure in the UK.
No,
If-
there's
if-
no
unless you're
animal
living-
that will kill you.
Hypothermia.
Look, we did the forest video, right?
Yeah.
You barely made a shelter.
You are
Yeah, I know. This one
made a
is
shelter, but barely.
If you don't need one.
What do you mean?
People live on the streets every day. You don't need one.
You're in the forest.
People live on the street. I just want niggas to show me one person that's going through all of the different like stages of weather that could just randomly happen within a month, and they are literally sitting outside, not underneath the covering. The niggas that are outside are underneath shelters. They're going to like underpasses inside of like abandoned buildings. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, what are we talking about? Niggas talking, I'll just sleep under a tree. What? Nigga, the first fox that looks bigger than a house cat, I am literally flipping shit. Like, I don't even know what the fuck, like, what? What are we talking about right now? Like, any animal that I see that is bigger than a fucking, like, what are we talking about right now? It's over, nigga.
But that's good. You're in the UK. We're the blessing of the UK.
When it
That's part of the
rains,
question.
you can go under stuff.
Okay, how long would you survive for?
before you died?
You're gonna die as well, by the way.
How long would you
I'd be
survive?
mortally ill by the end of the month.
Are you gonna die? A couple of weeks, so you're halfway there already. You could, as soon as you get a little, as soon as you find some sort of nutrients to eat,
Just a couple
you
of
could just
berries.
find
How long can you last without water?
3 days, maybe.
Yeah, I reckon I'll go about 5 days then.
But you can find a
Forests have rivers.
or you might shit yourself.
Is
Like,
the objective just to stay alive?
yeah, you can
I'm actually
survive.
there.
You can
At
survive.
most.
It's just surviving. That's it.
surviving. I wouldn't
You
be
ain't
happy.
right, it's just
Ruined
survive.
immediately.
I feel like the question is skewed though. If you're just going to start saying like, oh, I could just do it by just fucking existing, I
Yeah,
feel like
I
the
don't like
idea of
this
the question is like, if you were just
provide
fucking
He defined
yourself
UK and forest. That was what he said.
Yeah, look,
because I
based
feel
on the
like
question,
it's
I'm
easy
here.
to. I'll just
I'm
fast
going.
and sit there.
I reckon I can do it. I reckon I can do it, man.
It is acceptable to sleep with work colleagues.
What do you mean?
It depends.
What you?
Have sexual intercourse with people you work with.
Okay. Right.
2,
It depends.
1, go.
Acceptable. Yeah.
It just
why not?
depends, bro.
Oh.
What do you mean? I like because I want to stay in the middle, man.
What do you mean disagree? If the work allows it,
I know.
Actually, yeah.
it's acceptable.
Is it acceptable?
We're whittling it down to like.
You know what? I tell you what. It depends on the company. Like if you're working for like a massive bank,
I'm not viewing
and
it
no
as
one
like.
cares, like you're just kind
Yeah,
of.
but I'm not viewing it as their rule set of like, are you allowed it in the office? I'm saying
No,
like,
neither am I. That's why I'm here.
Morally, you shouldn't confuse the two. But I would like to go
Didn't you
here.
have a podcast with Faith?
Facts.
That's what I want. Yeah, and we stopped it. Ideally, I want to be here, but you're not letting me go here.
Well, then,
Because like,
I guess it
Pick one then.
yeah, I just don't. Okay, yes, yes.
well, it can.
No, I
it
know,
can-
I know.
No. So it can get complicated if you guys break up,
Yeah.
It can get complicated.
and then it's like, what happens?
Regular life gets complicated
Well, it's
if you break up.
acceptable.
Nigga, you're always gonna
It's
go through that
okay.
shit.
Yeah,
It's not great.
It's whatever.
But it's okay.
It's not great. It's just acceptable.
It's okay.
I agree that it is acceptable.
in any work, in any workplace.
Well, if it's a two-person company,
Well, yeah, I think if it's a small, if it's a
It's a bit tacky.
small company, I wouldn't.
Yeah, if you're a vet, I wouldn't sleep with a dog.
What if you're the boss?
It's okay.
I'd say the boss.
man.
No.
boss can boss. Hey, the boss is
The boss is different, bro. The boss is different.
Any position, it's
colleague.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You can go laterally.
It's okay.
But you can't. I don't think you can be sleeping down.
Yeah.
So there's a power imbalance.
You can't sleep down.
No, but like you can't.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Elderly people shouldn't be allowed to vote.
What?
3, 2, 1, go.
Elderly people should be allowed
That
to
is-
to vote.
What is that like? What?
That is the dumbest question I've ever heard. Bo, what are you doing?
He listens to
You want to
LBC.
hear? You want to hear?
I feel here.
It's here. It's pretty
There's an
bad.
argument, right? You should have like there should be a
cap.
like a bell curve. Like once you're on the very
your
end,
vote
maybe not, and at the
becomes
very
left.
start, no.
You got point one.
I see what you're saying.
I hear what you're saying.
Because it affects them least. I
Yeah,
know
like,
what
I
you're
think
saying.
If a 14-year-old can't vote, then an 88-year-old can't vote. Is that what you're trying to go for?
Because they're going to die.
Yeah, but what if I have 4 years left in my life?
Yeah, but people don't know
That
how
still
long they have
counts.
left.
Yeah,
So you can't go, oh, you're 88, but then they end up living to 110.
Maybe if someone, if
Nigga.
you could judge their mental state.
If you can't,
more
if you
More exams.
And a voting test.
if you can't live on your own, you should not be
Voting
voting.
happens in your
If you
country,
need to be
everyone should
assisted, you
just
should
do
not
that.
be voting.
even under 18s.
Well, if there's already a rule for that, then
Yeah.
In the UK, I think 16-year-olds should be
There's the argument like it's your
because it
like,
affects their futures.
Yeah.
So there,
Yeah, I think
16
probably
to vote,
not.
basically,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, it's actually
I'll make
definitely.
it.
I think it's okay. You shouldn't take it.
I feel like kids are getting older, younger. Of
course
if
they
that
are.
makes sense.
I get you.
Sure.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Who's looking?
You're not sending a bus of retards to a fucking voting booth. Like, if you start to lose your brain,
If your
you
best
start to
friend
lose your
gets
brain.
into a fight, you are obligated to back them up.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Obligated.
Now listen. This is the thing. You're obligated to back them up, but there's levels of backup. If I'm rolling around with Vic, I'm expecting that nigga Vic to be smart enough to sense the situation coming and back me up in the sense of either running and getting help or calling the cops and getting me out of the situation, or slapping me in my face and telling me to shut up and pulling me away and letting them know that I'm a bitch and we don't need to get in this situation. If I know someone like Bez, Zerka, JJ, Mini Mentor, even somebody like Toby, in a sense, you better be swinging, nigga. It better come down to not like it, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to discuss. It's like you better be following up whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, and afterwards you can beat my ass at the crib and tell me that I'm an idiot for putting you in that situation. It is what it is. But if we're homies, it's ride or die to the end, no matter what. And like I said, there's levels of that. Like I'm not expecting someone that I know that doesn't get into altercations, doesn't provoke people. I'm not going to put you in a situation to where you have to then defend me. But if somebody comes and jumps me, nigga, you better have my back, or else you gonna have to face my moms after that.
Yeah, you are. But to an extent.
Cause she gonna be like, you just let my son die.
But I'm not obliged to or obligated.
Let's say your best friend, right? Let's say your best friend is Ethan, right?
Right. Okay. But he wasn't even done.
He starts beating up TP.
He starts beating up TP.
Whoa.
They're in a fight.
Yeah. No.
Then you're not obligated.
But he's obligated to back him up, so he just
But
goes.
that's in a really weird. That's in a really weird. Like
You've done.
It's not to diffuse the situation, it's to back them up.
Basically, the answer is here, isn't it? The answer is here somewhere.
It's yes, depending on how much of it's their fault and how much danger you're then yourself in.
You're never obligated. You don't sign a contract saying
Wording is obligated.
No, treat the scale as obligation. Like how
As soon as you're in my life,
you
you're obligated
to help.
No,
You're not
As soon as we
are a little
become,
bit, no?
we consider
Part of
ourselves
the friendship
friends.
contract.
You are obligated.
You go to war for each other.
You should, but you're not obligated.
You are
Yes, you are.
standing strong on that one.
I am.
You go to war for your pals.
Just know if any of you end up in trouble, I'll be there. Yeah, but you love a scrap anyway.
I don't love a scrap. What if I've blatantly done the wrong?
But say, and you've ended up in the.
And I've started beefing this massive.
But you've ended up in a scuffle.
Yeah.
I'm going to come and help you.
Ethan, Harry shagged a kid.
Right.
Yeah, well then I'm.
Hey,
my mate's now turned into a pedophile.
As someone that has
Beating up the kid as well.
Where are you going?
No. Wait, as someone that has had someone run up on me,
And you had the two worst people around
and
you.
I had two people.
Not me, just to clear up.
You didn't have the best people around you. For that game.
My thoughts were there, but I
They
wasn't.
refused. Well, not refused. They struggled
why
to
you
back me
hit-
up. But I think it's fine because not everyone can fight.
Yeah.
Yes, but like I said, you completely agree. In any situation, if we become friends, you are completely and 100% obligated to back me up in no matter what the situation is, right or wrong, okay? At the end of the day, you can take me away from the person and tell me, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy. You put me in a situation that was mad weird. You know I'm always have you, but at the end of the day, that was crazy. You could beat my ass. Like, it is what it is. But at the fucking whatever the situation begins, no matter what, like I said, there's levels to it. If I'm here with Vicstar, I know that you're not jumping in this fight with me, okay? But you better be on your way getting the cops. You better be on your way fucking getting into a safe area and calling backup. You better be there and tell me, hey, you dumbass, I'm dragging you by your neck and we're getting out of the situation. But don't sit there and let me, like, come on, bro. Yes, you're obligated to act. You are obligated. As soon as we say we're more than acquaintances and I consider you a friend and a best friend at that, we locked in. What are we talking about?
An extra person helps.
But even as a mediator, that's what I'm saying.
If you have three,
you can back your friend up as like all right, lads, I know he's been silly. You can do back it up.
Saying that, then I'll be more.
It doesn't say to have a fight. It's obligated to back them up.
Punch them up too.
It's a backing them up.
Back them up is in my mind. Backing them up is getting involved in the fight.
Idiots. That's not what that means.
You're still.
Yeah, but if they've got a gun and you're in a situation with a gun, I'm running. I'm sorry, mate.
I would advise you to run.
Yeah. I want you to run.
I'd advise everyone to run.
Obligated.
Yeah, you're saying there's an old man, right? And I've walked past and I've just booted his walking stick out. He's fallen down. And he's got up and tried to scrap me. You're backing that.
Yeah, we say.
Yeah, and then I'm telling you, you're a dumbass at the end of the day. My backup is not. I'm not gonna help you sit there and beat the nigga up. I'm gonna separate the situation, end it, and drag you off and say, yo, that was stupid. But if that nigga gets loud with you and starts getting disrespectful, then I'm gonna slap him and tell him to calm the fuck down. I know my nigga messed up, but relax. It is what it is. Shit happens.
As Harry said, it's purely based on how fucked up the situation is. If it's a standard, you're gonna be.
Well, I'd expect all of you to not abuse old people or touch kids. So, in that
you're your
regard,
best friend, wouldn't
you've
they?
got into a scuffle. I'm either going to try and dead you,
your
or
mate has, apparently.
we're going.
Maybe you're not my best friend. If I see you hit an old man, you immediately then don't become my best friend.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not
My best friends don't do them things.
I trust my best friends to not do this.
That too. If you have a right in your life to say, like, hey, we just not like that. Like, yeah, if I touch a kid or do some weird shit, please don't have my back.
2,
Objectively,
1. go.
Objectively
boring.
Golf is an objectively boring sport. What do you mean?
Boring.
Yeah.
I'm there if it's to
Like to watch.
I'm there if
This is what I'm saying.
It is
It
pretty
depends.
That is my complex right now.
It's pretty.
It just depends.
Hey, the line ends here.
Oh, the lines. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Because at some levels, it's very
I
interesting.
just think it sucks, man.
You're one of the only people I know that's like severely injured from it. I'm there if it's to play, I'm over there.
I disagree on both fronts, to watch and to play.
Now to watch it is.
No, because
watch
I
is,
think when you're watching,
so slow.
if I'm watching it on Sky, like the proper tournaments and stuff like that, it's like the changes in shots, the different situations they have to play. If they're going to try and win the championship on the Sunday, they're going to have to play more aggressive. You tune into the groups and you think, oh, fuck me, can he make up 4 shots? I know it's slow pace or whatever, but it's also watching them and going, oh, he's about to play a blinder. So I would say it is entertaining. But
It's very entertaining.
Other sport.
Yeah.
But it's not that.
It's not that. You can't compare it.
I'm looking at it as
No, compare it to other sports.
We're not comparing it.
You're actually saying that.
It did say comparatively.
No, but you're saying that the championships and stuff like that are exciting.
Yes.
Yes.
Watching golf.
I watch tons of
So
YouTube
you would
golf.
watch.
He does watch golf.
Yeah,
I watch
yeah.
tons of it.
You're not watching it for the golf, a lot of it. You're watching it for the people.
Oh my God, it's golf, nigga. It's golf in the category, bro. What are we talking about?
Because like, if someone has a blinder, I'm like, fuck me, that was good. And if someone has a stinker, I think, fuck me, that's good.
Would you watch a golf channel where they don't speak, they just play?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
You're watching like if they're very average.
Yeah.
You'd watch me play around and I don't speak.
Yes.
The thing is, if he
This is my opinion.
Yeah.
I watch, even though I'm shit at it, I watch loads of it.
And by the way, you loved it when you played it. Yeah, you thought it was great. You
literally
you
bought
spoke out all the
everything.
time.
I'm talking about watching.
You have to talk everything. Sport in general.
If I was talking like
it's-
solely playing as well, I'd be even further over. Because again, even though I'm
Playing is great, yeah.
I'm
Playing,
fucking shit at
playing, I'll be
it.
over
It's
that
such a good day out. You get to walk around. You have a laugh with your mates.
there?
Every now and then you might fucking get a beer.
I
on
just
one of
think
those.
it's frustrating.
I could slightly
Yeah, but
one
that's
shot.
But again, I get so frustrated by it.
It's
It's
fun.
It's so fun. It is fun. And also,
Hey, Harry, you can't go there, man.
Also, if you're sort of talking watching and playing, yeah, golf's a thing you can play till you're fucking 60 odd. The old boys are still knocking about having a great time.
But is it not by definition?
But they're having fun. They're having
Ball in a hole.
fun.
Boring, no?
Ball in a hole.
But no, it's not boring.
It's not boring.
It's boring.
Do you watch the golf, Harry?
I
Shit's
do, but I
good.
would watch it, be like acknowledging it's boring. I don't know, like, yeah.
Private school kids have a lack of real world experience. 3, 2, 1, go.
It depends.
A lack of.
I don't think it's. I'm a grammar school kid. Let's do it.
They do have a lack.
It's that you can't be. You got to be in the middle. But I would also say you're either in the middle or you're here because they definitely don't have real world experience. They're definitely experiencing the world at a completely slanted view just because they're already above. The fact that your parents have the means to be able to afford to pay on top of their like regular day-to-day expenses to pay to send you to a private school, that like, what are we talking about? But again, it depends. Do you have worker parents? Like, are these construction worker, like real day laborers, you know what I'm saying, that are doing everything, pinching every penny possible to be able to take you to school? Then yeah, you're getting some type of real world experience because those people, you're seeing them, you know what I'm saying, really work. Or do you have like, what do you call it? Like, what are the trust fund baby kids that just grow, like they barely are even seeing the parents because them niggas are in fucking Bali or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, living up life, and the kids are growing up, you know what I'm saying, just spoon fed. It's different. It's just different. But I don't think you could disagree like that. That's just insane. How is grammar school different? Like, what is it? Grammar school is it's literally, how is like regular public school different than that? I feel like because a public school is like a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? Like a private school is like a cultivated group of individuals. You know what I'm saying? Who, yes, you might have people who do shit whenever they're outside of school, but whenever you're inside of school and in the mix of things, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting crazy interferences the same way as if you were in like a public school and there were just all of these different types. Like inside of public school, you're going to witness so many different types of things. You know what I'm saying? You're going to witness all of these different types of like crazy fighting scenarios. You're going to witness like stealing scenarios. You're going to witness scenarios of people coming there because they're in a dispute with their significant other and they want to pick up the fucking kids. So they rush in the class and decide they're going to take the kid out of the class in the middle of everybody and argue with their fucking significant other. Like, you never know. Like, there could just be the craziest fucking scenarios that happen in a public school situation that would never happen in the same breeding grounds of a private school. Like, yes, you might have the kid whose parents are never there and they live with an unlimited budget in this fucking 40,000 square foot home, and they got access to just any and everything in the world. Yeah, they can do those kind of things. Like, of course you might experience that in private school, but then again, like I'm saying, that's a whole different level. Like, being able to go out and endlessly buy those things and experience that versus someone who then they've had to do weird things to be able to even collect enough money to buy a quarter of the supply of whatever to all share it to get high, versus like that experience alone is going to teach you a lot more than an experience. You know what I'm saying? If I go to my parents and they hand me fucking $10,000 in a gold American Express and I'm good for life. I don't know. It's just different. We have private and public, but I haven't heard of grammar. I think grammar school is just like another word for fucking regular types of schooling. You know what I mean? I don't know.
From it, right?
Yeah. Like, and when I think of grammar school, I just think of like what do you call it? Whenever you're learning to like read and write, you know what I'm saying? So like, what is that? Like, is that kindergarten or is that like fucking Head Start? I don't know or is that like first and second grade? I don't know. Elementary school?
Schools is by definition have a lack of it.
I mean, I
don't know what age I learned to read and write. I have no idea. Not the same thing? Oh, okay.
I've seen shit.
I'm going to go...
Shout on the floor then, should you?
I think going there is like...
I'm going to go here.
Like, even seeing JJ's responses to certain situations, him and Deji, and how they perceive things online or how certain things happen, you can tell that they have literally zero life experience as far as like, you know what I'm saying, having to like struggle for things or whatever. Like, these niggas be talking about shit like, oh yeah, I remember boiling water and shit for this, but when niggas were fucking 16 years old, they had $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, what are we talking about? Niggas are not remembering 10-year-old struggles.
But you by definition do, because you're being closed off more. No.
Why?
Yeah, but
It's not boarding school only.
It's not boarding school. It's not. This is.
But that's I'd say a lot of time.
You could still come from a very wealthy family that put you into private school or whatever, but have stuff outside of school that is very real and you have to deal with in a different way.
Your parents might be ill.
Yeah. You still have to deal with life.
There is still like
on average over all of your time.
Your education, you're surrounded by a different type of environment, people that are in your sort of class. But other than that,
I think it's less school and more area and upbringing, like your family situation.
Yeah. If your family can afford to put you for a private school, is there the situation not?
Well, what if family's so bad at home they put you to private school for your own sake?
You might have a nice house. You might have a nice house and a nice upbringing or whatever, but that doesn't.
But also, you got to remember, some people might have bought out a lot of loans to put their kids.
Yeah, but I would
like a Hail Mary.
Huge amount of debt.
Yeah, I would say that's an exception for that, but I would say by the broader scale.
But why is it a lack of real world experience?
Yeah.
What's the difference between private school and public school?
You pay for it. That's it.
You just
pay for it.
Yeah. The state school, sorry.
So
they
You
choose.
you pay for it, and there's an acceptance process. Like, you have to have really good grades, or it costs a lot more money for sure. Like, you could sneak in a couple fucking bad eggs, but there's gonna be fucking if there's 10, if like me, like my graduating class of fucking what, like 1,300 goddamn students, nigga. In that public school class, there's probably 600 of them that are bad eggs. But in a graduating class in a public school of like 500 to 300 kids, of 40 to 30 to maybe even 10 of them are going to be bad eggs. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like every other person that you're interacting with on a daily basis is going to be someone that can influence you or whatever, you know, like, or someone that can teach you something about life that someone over here at this other school, because you're not living. Like, niggas are not telling me that a private school kid, like, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. And that's coming from someone who's been to both. I've been to a private school and I've been to a public school. Going to a fucking private school is literally like, it is literally not even close to the experience of a public school. Like, it is day and night different, bro. Day and night different.
That's it. They choose their own curriculums and shit. That's.
I think, but you're just encountering a less.
This man went to public school and sat in his room and made videos all day.
Yeah, but this was with the private school. They might take you on different trips and stuff like that because they don't have to teach the curriculum. They can take you.
More real world.
You can experience.
Yeah, well, I went to India because of my private school.
That was a boom.
I went Romford Ice Rink. He went to India. He's had more real world.
Yeah, and what did he learn? What did this nigga
I got to
learn?
go to Cardrome.
This is coming from the nigga that literally had to take a culture class or a fucking education. And the only people around him are those people. Like, what are we talking about?
I wouldn't argue that point. I wouldn't argue that point.
People from Essex are annoying. 3, 2, 1, go.
People from Essex. There literally are people from Essex that are annoying. John is from Essex.
Oh, John is from Essex.
John is from Essex.
Are they more annoying?
Probably on, but yeah, they probably are more annoying.
Annoying in general.
Can I defend myself? Okay.
I'll go there. Why not?
So here.
You're here.
Yes. I understand.
Wait, what was the question?
So here.
You're here.
Yes.
People from Essex? I don't know.
I understand. I'm annoying. However, I feel that we have a certain charm. There's a certain charm about people, because there's a certain charm about people from Essex, but it comes with the byproduct of being annoying, okay? So we could not be this charming without being slightly annoying.
I think it's like Towie and stuff messed up.
Yeah.
I don't think, I think there's a broad Essex. I think it's that.
Real.
I love it. I could go into any pub in the local area. And it's just good vibes.
Go in then, you prick.
I'm like so confused though, because I don't think Ethan's annoying at all. Like there's not even like an ounce of me that finds there's certain takes or whatever that he might bring that that I would say are like weird or a dumb take, but I wouldn't say it was annoying. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know.
Because I know we're annoying. So he hates the Liverpool Street train.
But I don't like know this nigga.
What's so annoying about you? What is it?
We're just a little bit loud. We can get over giddy about things. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe I don't feel it 'cause it's London.
You meet an Essex fan. Oh, is that Toby? Oh, like,
don't talk like that, mate.
No, how you know what I mean? Nah, but you know what I mean. You got to get if I'm stood here, right, and a group of Essex lads come into where I am.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to tell from a mile away.
Like they're gonna be like, oh, you're on YouTube.
They all have lovely.
I'm not on it.
Oh yeah,
Bad people.
They're lovely, but they're just like they're a bit over exuberant. Yeah.
That's not not that.
So they're American.
Nothing too wrong with that.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'm annoying. Even. I'm annoying. Even as a lovely
I don't
man.
find you.
You're annoying.
I actually don't find you.
I'm annoying.
I don't find you annoying.
You don't find even annoying. A little
I
bit.
genuinely don't find even
Well,
annoying.
actually, they don't know.
But he's not. He's Essex, but he's not the Essex that I've got in my head. Yeah, you're not the Essex.
I'm an export.
What's the Essex in your head?
Fine.
Shut up vibes.
Shut up.
Yeah, like, or just the group of, like, the group of the lads. Like, you know, like,
Who hurt you, bro?
Chilling.
I think
like on the train. You walk past them on the carriage. And I'll be like, oh, Jesus, keep my head down. Like.
And we're playing The Crew.
Oh my God, he's grabbed the ref into there.
Okay. Oh my God.
Not as bad as we initially thought.
No, we were hoodwinked.
Yeah, we were hoodwinked.
Continue the rush of the
Because they brought all the like
Watch our brand new
non-fellas.
show, Road to Wembley, coming this month. Scan the
Oh,
QR
that'll
code
be
up to
good.
the link description and check out using code
Wait,
SIDESPORTS25 to get
Road to
25%
Wembley
off
is coming
today.
out after they go to Wembley? Okay. I'm here for it.